I could have put ginormous. It's a gummy yummy baby.
So these guys are taking full advantage of their last day of Christmas vacation. This gymongous pile of clean towels.
Yeah, candy. Ayo. Guys.
Good morning, everybody.
Anna, good morning.
What are you doing?
Making some meat toast.
You're making your own toast today? Did you even get to put it in the toaster? Yeah?
I didn't get to plug it in though.
No, you didn't get to plug it in.
Only you did.
You put your butter on? What did you pick to put on it? What'd you pick? You picked apple butter? Yeah. Doing a good job with your toast.
Let's just cut that up. Boom. You see that? That's a big piece in it.
That is a big piece in there. Nice job. Now don't forget to butter your other piece.
I won't.
There you go. Scrape it. There you go. Now put it on your toast.
Wait a minute.
You can always come back for more.
Now
what? Put it on your other piece of toast. And then you're going to put your apple butter on.
No, I have to put a whole bunch on. Like that one. This is gonna be yummy. Whoa, that is a whole bunch of this apple butter is good.
It is good, isn't it?
Have you tried it?
I love apple butter. It's one of my favorites.
Me too. That might be too much.
Oh.
Put that right there. Oh gosh. My goodness.
So this little stand my mom gave me, my mom and sisters gave me for Christmas last year, is really handy because he uses it for all kinds of things, and I use it to get into those really high cabinets up there.
And that one.
Yep, and that one has all kinds
But the higher one by that one.
of. Yeah.
You can't get to that one. Can you?
Yeah, I can get to that one.
Oh gosh. You see that?
I do.
That is good, baby. Ooh. Why did I get a 9? There we go. I could have put ginormous.
I think I have some dishes to do today. What do you think? Oh, you're making a sandwich out of your toast. Nice. What?
That is a gummy yummy bear. 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 That is a gummy yummy bear.
So good morning, everybody. So we've got our day started this morning. Have a little bit of a mess in the house this morning because last night I promised T and Skylur that I would watch the Ghost Adventures special Demon House. That's something we've been wanting to see for a while. So we sat and watched that. I did a little bit of cleanup before, did kind of our nightly table chores, stuff like that. But throughout the evening, it got a little bit of a mess in the evening and I did not get to my dinner dishes, but the dishes had been done pretty much throughout the day, so we have a good start. But this morning I'm gonna get those table chores done, get that quick pickup done in the house so we can start our day fresh. But sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes you just have to let it go. At least for me, I have to let it go and just say, you know what? Yes, I'd like to go to bed with the house in perfect order, but I promised my kids I would do something, and to me that's much more important to keep that promise that I made to them. So that's what we did last night. But now we have a bit of a mess this morning. So, and that's kind of what we're doing today though for breakfast, is we're doing something simple, easy, since we have a lot of stuff to get done today. Christmas is on the priority this morning, getting Christmas taken down, getting started fresh for the new year. So lots of projects going on, so I want to keep meals simple and easy. I'm doing a crock pot meal tonight of cracked chicken, which we haven't had in a while, so the kids will really like that. After I get the dishes washed up, I'll lay my bread out on the 2 pans. So make it simple and easy. And then we're gonna do a really simple lunch. It's like a rice dish lunch that we're gonna do with some chicken in it. So lots of chicken today, but you can't lose in this house with chicken. All of my kids like chicken and love chicken dishes. They can eat it pretty much anytime. So yeah, breakfast the kids are pretty much doing on their own today, just making their own breakfast, and that'll help mom out a lot in the house, not having to worry about making breakfast this morning. So anyway, let's get into this day. Let's get into this New Year routine. And I've been talking for a long time about starting a second channel. That is kicking off for this year. So there's been lots of things in the work, lots of projects going on the side when we were taking these breaks and having everything go on with Matt and all that stuff. Just kind of lots of planning and processing of how we wanted to enter into 2019 and what 2019 would look for us. So I didn't put together resolutions this year. Did you put together resolutions? I put together goals for the year. Things that I want to work on throughout the entire year. Some things I want to have completed, other things are going to be just part of a process, but no resolutions, just goals for this year, 2019 goals. So that's part of starting the second channel. I talked about that last year, but I really sat on it for the year. I really thought about what I wanted that channel to look like. So that was a resolution for me last year, was to start a second channel, and or a goal, I should say. So I guess they're goals, resolutions, but it doesn't matter. I kind of work on them throughout the year. So do you make New Year's resolutions, or do you set goals for yourself? Because that's what I do for myself, is I set goals. I know this has been a little rambly, but I'm pretty excited to talk to you guys about this. But like I said, I had been planning a second channel for quite some time. I've talked about it a lot in the last year and a half, even 2 years. And I finally decided to go ahead and get that set out. So you should see that. Probably the first video will release in the next couple of weeks. I need to plot it out and plan it out a little bit. I know the way I want the channel to run and what I want it to be. So it'll be a lot more of this type of thing. Just kind of showing you my processes and stuff like that. Because I do get a lot of questions on here about how do you do this, or what do you do with this? And so that's what I'm going to do with that channel. It's just a lot of just who I am as a person and how I make things run and how my life ticks and how I meet my goals and aspirations, stuff like that. So that's what that channel will be about. So if you're interested, as soon as it goes live within the next month, I will let you know, and you can pop over there and see what that content's about as well. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on the day. All right, I'm finally up, dressed for the day. Well, I've been up, but I'm finally dressed for the day. You know, I was thinking the last few days when we were doing all these activities, I did not come on the vlog camera ready, that's for sure. So I am finally dressed for the day, and I'm dressed cozy, you guys. I just have like a nice thin, lightweight long sleeve shirt, and then one of these long sweaters. I absolutely love these. These are one of my new favorite things, but I'm really specific about the type of long sweaters that I get. I like the ones that are either like to the knee or halfway down the thigh area. Those are my favorite. And the best place I've found them so far is thrift stores, honestly, because one, they're already broken, which is nice. You know how the material is gonna wear. And two, I can find styles that aren't like in style. Like it's not the in, because I haven't liked this season's style of these long sweaters. So I like some of the older versions. This one I got at a thrift store, and you guys, this is an Eddie Bauer, and I paid like almost nothing for it. So it's really super cute though. Anyway, I got to show you my really unhealthy breakfast lunch that I'm having right now, because it's one of those days where I want to get a lot done. I'm doing a lot of research today. So wherever I can cut corners, I'm cutting corners. And one is in prepping like some overly fancy lunch today. I am going to make something a little bit later, a later lunch, because our dinner's going to go a little later for the kids, and that'll... They're talking about games in there. I'm like, what is going on in there? Anyway, I'm going to be making, I'm making cracked chicken, but that's going to take a little bit longer tonight. And so I need to make a dinner for Zane because he will not eat it. So I'm making a big lunch for the kids so there's leftovers for Zane for dinner. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm gonna sit down and finally eat something and then get into the rest of the day and see what the kids are doing. So these guys are taking full advantage of their last day of Christmas vacation. Aspen is playing the Switch, and Zane, Zane downloaded
a demo to this.
Yeah.
I want the full game though. It's a free demo.
Which one's this?
Lego Marvel Avengers.
It looks really cool. Ireland is, of course, out in the dining room playing LOL dolls. She has been playing with them since she got them. She really, really likes them. Anyway, my project for this morning is this gymongous pile of clean towels. And I think there's a load of lights in here, too, that need folded. That's all the laundry I've washed over the last couple of days. It's piled up, so now it's time to get it out of there. And I've got in my playlist a cleaning playlist that I'm building with different music that I like to listen to while I'm cleaning. So that's what I'm gonna do is turn on my playlist. You guys can check it out in my playlists if you want, see what kind of music I listen to. There's not much on there right now. I'm still adding to it, but I haven't really added to it until I run out of music, and then I'll add a new piece. And so far it hasn't taken me any longer than that to do the projects I'm working on for the day. All right, it is empty. All the laundry is folded and put away. So now I can get to the rest of the tasks that need to be done in the house for the night. Matt is on his way home, so he drove all the way back from Georgia. Anyway, dinner is smelling amazing. I have no idea what time he's gonna be back. He didn't say. I know he was about an hour out from the one stop that he had to make in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and then from there he was heading back to Dubuque, and then back home here. So Aspen has a new fascination, my Bluetooth. So Matt had gotten this for driving, but this is the one that he was talking about he didn't like, you guys. No, I love it. I've actually been using it to listen to my playlists and be able to wash dishes and talk to my mom.
I turned it on.
Yeah.
I turned it off now.
Turned it off, yeah. Yeah, he was loving getting to walk around the house with it in his ear.
Watch, let me show you how. How when I press this, watch. Where's the turn on thing? You can't see it because it's not there. It doesn't show it up. But it's just do this. Just
turn it off now.
See that? It's off. Now.
All right, so my big project for the day, besides making sure the house is in order for when Matt comes home, because he's probably, I think he said he's about an hour away from Davenport. So I thought he was 4 hours out when he was in Mount Vernon, but he was actually about 6 hours out in Mount Vernon. But my big project is to take Christmas down today. So I've already got it started in the kitchen. I washed up any dishes that were Christmassy dishes. And I actually didn't use my Christmas plates this year like I normally do because I actually forgot to put them out. So we were using our fall plates this whole time. All right, so I put this out. Now this is new. I used to have like a round circular plate, and I actually keep that in the dining room so I can put hot pans and stuff on it. But this is just like a little clear grape dish my mom gave me. I hardly ever use it. And so I'm gonna keep this here to put like cookies or extra dinner rolls. I really like that idea throughout winter time or throughout Christmas time because nothing ever went to waste. The kids would come out, and if they said they wanted a snack, they'd grab a leftover roll or some cookies that were left over and use those. And then this is what I'm actually theming my kitchen around, you guys, is this rolling pin that I got. So this is going to be the color scheme in my kitchen with like a dark brown called cabin plank that I'm going to be doing. So I put out anything that kind of fits in with that or clear glass. And then I've had this for a long time, and I finally put it out. I actually liked using the plate better than the little trivet that I'd been using. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use something like this if I have something to match the kitchen or the season that I'm in, because I really like it a lot better. It's a lot quicker cleanup, and it catches more when you're setting a spoon. All right, guys, there is dinner tonight. Some corn, cottage cheese, cracked chicken, and then homemade buns. They look really funny because I had to break them open to put the butter on them, but normally they're a little bit more.
What's a buttercup?
Ooh.
Hey.
What's a butterfinger? I don't know what a butterfinger is.
Candy.
Stop following me. Candy! 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 Oh, there's 2 large ones in it. No, I died! Yeah, candy!
Yes.
Circle.
Yeah. It's a Butterfinger peanut butter cup.
Thank you.
I think you made his night.
Oh.
What's a butterfinger?
Hi.